Enough to become an expat? Venting worries. I'm turning 36 soon, and for the past 4 years, I've been seriously considering moving out of the US. The fast-paced nature of life here just isn't for me. Growing up, I was told that if I worked hard, I would succeed, but that has turned out to be a joke. For most of my life, I had multiple jobs, always hustling and living by the work hard, play hard mentality. However, without a college degree and the wrong personality for sales, my career options were limited to my current job in bartending. In my 20s, I was working constantly, but not making much profit outside of maintaining a busy social life. Eventually, I decided to go back to school 3 years ago. At the beginning of my sophomore year, I made the decision to change my major and study/work in another country. However, due to burnout from working full-time, overtime, and taking double classes, I had to take a year off. I learned my lesson and accepted a slightly lower paying job with a healthier work environment, allowing me to focus on my mental health. Now, I'm back on track with my studies, maintaining a GPA of 3.76. I have 2 years left until graduation. However, living in an expensive city and with my salary not increasing proportionately, it has become increasingly difficult to save money. My goal is to save $500 a month, but since April, I've only managed to save $700, as unexpected medical expenses forced me to dip into my savings. I've cut down on subscriptions and gym memberships, and I've started donating plasma. However, my veins aren't cooperating, so I'm uncertain how long I'll be able to continue this. I'm even considering other options, like selling photos of my feet, but I have concerns about potential stalkers. Despite enjoying the luxury of living alone and manageable car payments, it's disheartening to realize that I'm barely making ends meet, and I may need to consider moving into a shared living situation to save enough money. If I weren't aiming to move and complete my graduate program in another country, I might feel more content with my current situation. It's possible that this is imposter syndrome, as my sister believes, or maybe it's just my intense desire for change that's pushing me to consider risky or out-of-character options. Every time I see my bank account fall below $250, I feel unreasonably sad, even if I decide to withhold a $250 automatic withdrawal to avoid overdrawing my account. 2 trips to the ER have already wiped out about half of my savings. I manage my expenses well, meal prepping to save on food and maintain a healthy lifestyle, but now I'm so stressed that I find myself venting and pacing instead of engaging in activities like reading or exercising. On top of it all, I have 2 upcoming doctor's appointments to assess a possible brain tumor, and I worry about the financial impact of potential surgery. I know I shouldn't panic until I have an official diagnosis, but I need to be financially prepared for any outcome, which puts me back at square one. It's incredibly frustrating. In summary, I want to pursue graduate school in another country, but due to the high cost of living where I'm currently located, it feels impossible to save enough money within a reasonable time frame.